Imagine if scientists had really found a way to tame hurricanes, turning the terrifying power of these storms into something they could manipulate at will. For 20 years, that dream was more than a distant possibility. It was an active project called Stormfury, led by the US government. Part science, part adventure, and a touch of conspiracy theory, Stormfury's mission aimed to harness technology to weaken hurricanes and protect cities from their deadly force. But as ambitious as the plan was, its results were anything but straightforward. Stormfury, a tale of science and nature's fury. Imagine the 1960s, a time of intense scientific curiosity and a race to conquer the frontiers of knowledge. In this era, hurricanes remained both a wonder and a terror, gigantic, swirling systems of wind and rain capable of leveling entire towns. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA, decided that they could change this. They theorized that, if they could weaken hurricanes before they reached land, they might save countless lives and billions in property damage. Thus, the Stormfury project was born. The scientists behind Stormfury believed that hurricanes, though powerful, had a vulnerability. The eye, the calm center surrounded by towering walls of storm. This eye wall harbored the storm's strongest winds. The plan? Fly directly into the hurricane and seed it with silver iodide to form new areas of rain around the eye, creating a false eye with weaker winds. In theory, this would disrupt the storm's structure, potentially weakening it by up to 30%. This technique, known as cloud seeding, had shown promise in making clouds release rain artificially. Now it would be tested against one of nature's most powerful phenomena. Into the heart of the storm. Imagine pilots and meteorologists, equipped with the best technology of the 1960s, boarding aircraft to fly straight into these monstrous storms. The task was as dangerous as it was ambitious. In August 1963, the first Stormfury mission targeted a specific hurricane over the Atlantic, away from land to minimize risk. With silver iodide bombs in hand, the planes braved the turbulent winds and unleashed the substance precisely in the eye wall. As they monitored the storm's reaction, initial results were encouraging. Some hurricanes appeared to lose up to 30% of their strength, suggesting that the scientists might indeed be onto something. For several years, the Stormfury team continued these missions, gathering data and refining their methods. Yet, as more hurricanes were observed and analyzed, an inconvenient truth began to emerge. The reality check. Despite their initial optimism, the Stormfury scientists started noticing a pattern that raised doubts. Some storms naturally weakened even without interference, following a natural life cycle of strengthening and diminishing over time. In effect, what seemed like a promising reduction in storm intensity was likely a mere coincidence. This revelation shattered the hopes of the Stormfury team, who had invested years of effort and risked lives on the possibility of controlling hurricanes. As their findings faced scrutiny, it became clear that cloud seeding with silver iodide had only a minor impact on hurricanes, if any. Many scientists concluded that the process they had hoped would weaken storms was ineffective against the forces of nature. Stormfury had tested the limits of human intervention, but ultimately, hurricanes were too powerful to be controlled with the tools of the day. A legacy of questions and theories. Though the Stormfury project was disbanded in the 1980s, its impact endures in unexpected ways. In recent years, conspiracy theories about weather manipulation and climate control technology have circulated widely, fueled by social media and public figures. When Hurricane Milton hit Florida recently, rumors spread online suggesting that the government was secretly controlling the storm, with politicians even amplifying these claims. Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene sparked controversy by saying, "Yes, they can control the weather. It's ridiculous to deny it." Comments like these have only deepened the mystique surrounding projects like Stormfury. Among the conspiracy theories, the HAARP program, High Frequency Active Auroral Research Program, has also gained infamy. HAARP, an American research project focused on studying the ionosphere, has been accused by conspiracy theorists of being a weapon that could manipulate weather, earthquakes, and even human behavior. However, scientists firmly reject these claims, citing that no technology exists, including HAARP, capable of such feats. The technology to control large-scale weather events, they emphasize, is as fictional today as it was during the time of Stormfury. Geoengineering, possibilities and limitations. While Stormfury may not have succeeded in controlling hurricanes, it laid the groundwork for the emerging field of geoengineering, which explores ways humans might offset the effects of climate change. With natural disasters growing in frequency and severity due to global warming, scientists are exploring methods to reduce carbon levels in the atmosphere and mitigate extreme weather. Among the most promising approaches is carbon capture technology, where carbon dioxide (CO2) is removed from the air and stored underground to curb its impact on global temperatures. Though the technology holds potential, it remains costly and limited in scope, with applications still largely experimental. Other geoengineering ideas include cloud seeding to encourage rainfall in drought-prone areas and ocean fertilization with iron to promote the growth of phytoplankton, which naturally absorbs CO2 during photosynthesis. However, these methods, while intriguing, have only been tested on small scales with limited results. Any hope of controlling climate events with geoengineering remains a distant goal, underscoring the complexities and risks involved in manipulating nature on such a scale. The end of an era. Lessons from Stormfury. By the early 1980s, the Stormfury project was officially closed, marking the end of a fascinating yet ultimately disappointing chapter in the history of climate science. The NOAA shifted its focus from attempting to control hurricanes to improving forecasting and disaster preparedness. From the lessons of Stormfury, NOAA learned that instead of trying to dominate nature, we should strive to coexist with it. Today, advanced satellite monitoring and predictive modeling enable more accurate hurricane forecasts, giving communities time to prepare and respond. Stormfury serves as a reminder of both the potential and the limitations of science. It demonstrates that even with advanced technology, certain forces of nature remain beyond human control. As we face the growing challenge of climate change, the insights from Stormfury emphasize the importance of adaptation and preparation rather than attempted control. The lingering legacy of Stormfury. While Stormfury may not have achieved its initial goal, its legacy lives on as a testament to human curiosity and ambition. The project highlighted the fine line between science fiction and science fact, sparking discussions that still resonate today. It revealed how science, despite its strengths, can be humbled by nature, underscoring the need for respect in our relationship with the planet. Stormfury showed that, even with all our tools and technology, we remain subject to nature's immense power. In an age where the impacts of climate change are increasingly felt around the globe, the lesson from Stormfury is clear. Rather than trying to control the environment, our focus should be on understanding, adapting, and learning to live in harmony with it.